Legends, welcome back. In particular, Legend member Drip Dafrican, you asked about the claiming strategies. I told you I would take care of you. And of course, I'm always going to take care of you and all the rest of the legends. Let's get to it. Now, mission in brief. In crypto and investing as a whole, we all know that it's an individual endeavor. You're always going to do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. You're always going to try your best to use risk capital, money that you're not intended to pay your mortgage or pay your car note or pay for your health insurance or your kids' college funds. You don't want to use that. You want to use risk capital. If you wake up tomorrow and drip is gone, you're going to be okay. There are so many different strategies out here to use. We're going to go through a few of them. It's just so many. And you're going to devise your strategy and your end goal based on your particular situation. Because I'm retired, so it's different for me than somebody that's still working a 9 to 5. If you only have one stream of income, it's totally different. If this is your seventh stream of income, it's totally different. That's what I'm saying. There's so many factors that you have to take into account. You're going to create your COPs in order to make sure that you're purchasing your asset and not selling your asset and living off the dividends. Same thing with dividend paying stocks. Fuck Tesla, excuse my language. Tesla, yeah, may be a great car, but they don't pay dividends. So I will not buy, my son has some because that's what he wanted. I do not buy stocks that don't pay me a dividend every single month or at least a quarter, period. Because if I have Tesla and it goes to $1 million a share, I have to sell my shares in order to get my profit back. Not happening. And also, you do want to keep some kind of foothold in the drip ecosystem because it's the bread and butter, it's the foundation. Let's get to it. Now, we have the most popular, the ones that you see all the time. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do the 6 and 1. You're going to compound 6 days. You choose the one day that you want to claim. Now, this is also depending on how many wallets you have. I have 6. So technically, I can pull from each of my wallets on a different day of the week. But of course, that's not what I'm going to do because mine's are based on the year time frames. That's what I'm saying. This is 100% based on you. It's an individual endeavor. This is another common one, the 5 and 2. You claim 2 days a week and you compound the other 5 days. The total drawdown. Now, everybody knows that in my first couple of videos, this is exactly what I was doing. My goal when I created my wallet was to hydrate from April all the way to January 1st of 2022, at which point drip was nice price and I was making $1,000 a day. I started claiming $1,000 a day. Then I'm sitting there talking to my son. I'm like, son, what the hell am I going to do with $30,000 a month? So then I changed the strategy. Then I only started withdrawing, I think, 3 days a week. Then I changed it to 2 days a week because I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with the money? So, of course, now I got different strategies of exactly what I'm going to do with it. You guys saw that in the Faucet wallet. In the Faucet MP and with the different wallets of where the money can go. So, but that's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to draw it all the way down, feed my other wallet. So I wasn't, and like I said, I didn't create that first wallet to max out. I'm not sitting here trying to get to 24,000 because I didn't need it to get there. I mean, to 27,000, I didn't need to max it out because, like I said, everybody's going to be different. Now, as we'll see with my first 2 wallets, they're not going to max out unless I decide to change my claim strategy. Now, my 2024 wallet, 2025, 2026 wallet, those are going to max out because it's such a big time frame. But that is not the goal. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here, no, guys, I'm going to max it out. I'm maxing out. I'm not touching until it max out. Shit. You guys wait till October 18th or November 1st or the drip price goes up. Then you're going to see me do the claim. I'm always going to do it on camera for you guys so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm always transparent. Let's continue. That's the total drawdown. You claim every day till your wallet is dry or till it locks up. Now, there's for the members that I have members that are on my team. Mac, he's one of them. He's like, Mike, I'm going to do 18 months. He'll more than likely max the wallet out. Now, here's some of the strategies that you can do to continue to get the money coming in instead of once your wallet maxed out and you just claiming every day. You have to replenish it. That's the goal. And it keeps your foothold in the faucet. Good example. So on Mondays, you're going to claim your 273 tokens. And you're going to send those 273 to your brand new wallet for the next 25 days. You at the end of the 25 days, you'll already have you'll have 7,000 sitting in there, and you just continue to compound till that wallet maxes out. Boom. On Tuesday, you're going to claim those 273 tokens, and you're going to send it to your new garden till you get to 1 million plants. Boom. So all of these you can do for probably that first month is probably all you're going to need to do and do this strategy. After that month, you can do whatever you want with the money because you're already taking care of replenishing the stock. It's like, good example is harvesting. You're out there harvesting your farm. You harvest and you replant. That's exactly what you're doing here. So on Wednesday, you claim your 273 tokens. You put them into the pig pen till you got 1% of the pig pen in your possession, or whatever you decide, or have, because you can say, okay, I want 1,000 pigs in there, whatever. Thursday, you're going to claim your 273 pigs, and you're going to put them into new piggy banks. You can do the half and half. Like I always suggest, you can take half and put it in time lock, half and put it into a non-time lock state. That's even more money coming in. On Friday, take them same 273 for them 4 weeks in a row, 273 tokens, and you can buy some scratchies or play the Dog of Fortune games. And then, of course, you can, the other 2 days, you can enjoy it. Enjoy it today, enjoy it for tomorrow. Like I say, there's just so many options of what to do with the money. Here's another one. All I did was change here. You say, well, I want at least 10,000 in that new wallet. It's going to take you 36 days. Everything else stayed the same. Here, you kept that, but you decided to upgrade your piglets. As we can see here, you changed it and put the money into the farms and the pools. You decided to go half and half. You take 100 and whatever, half of the 273, and you put it into the farm. It could be any of the farms you choose. Or you can take and then take the other half and put it into one of the pools. It could be the dog pound. That's totally up to you. This is what I'm saying. It's so important that you understand this is an individual endeavor, and you have to do what's best for you. Because you can go into the farm and say you converted all them 273 tokens, you can convert them to stable tokens and put it into the farm and still earn pigs and don't have to worry about impermanent loss. Exactly. Let's go. Now, this is my personal strategy that I'm thinking of right now. Like I say, things can change and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So my 2022 wallet, like I said, that one was the one that I was supposed to drain it down starting January 1st. Then their price went down. So, of course, if I'm not making $1,000 a day, that was my minimum a day before I would even claim. So the price went down. So I stopped claiming, and I've been hydrating ever since. And you guys see me do that on camera. And that's why the wallet has grown so much. So now here comes, we'll say November 1st. I'll claim 3 days, hydrate 4 days to let the wallet continue to go. Because you're talking right here, $3,000 a week. Like I said, I don't need the money. That's just going to do other investments. So you'll see what I'm talking about with other ideas that I have right now. But right now, this will probably be the strategy starting November 1st. But of course, one big factor is going to be the price. If drip is still $7 on November 1st, I'm not going to claim. Period. Until I have enough, I'm accumulating enough drip tokens in my available every day that equals $1,000. Okay. Now my 2023 wallet, which I'll start draining in January. Of course, I'm just going to do probably one claim. This one's going to go at least 250 days out. So that's why, so I'm technically going to be draining this one and this one at the same time. So I'll be claiming 4 days a week in compounding. So I get, when I'm saying 4 days, it'll be 3 from this wallet and 1 from this wallet, and then compound the other 6 here. That's the strategy right now, but things are subject to change. And here's the mitigating factors. There are so many factors that comes into play. Like I said, the biggest one is the price movement. If drip is still $7, no, I'm not going to be claiming. I'm going to continue to hydrate. Okay, then of course the current wallet status. If the wallet has maxed out, then of course that's the only thing I can do is claim I can't hydrate anymore. So it's all kind of factors. If my goals change, if I say, well, you know what, I want more than 100 pigs in the pig pen, I need to do this. I need to claim and put them in there. Or I want more dogs in the dog pound. I'm going to put them in there in order to increase my daily BNB and BUSD. Like we're saying, the goal is, like Forex said, the goal is to get the asset, stake it, and then live off the dividends, which is the BNB and the BUSD. So I may just do that. Like I said, this is an individual endeavor. I'm going to do what's best for me, for L7. And that's it. Changes in the economy. If we're still in the bear market, not that it matters for us for DRIP, because we still getting our 1%. But, you have to take in all the different kind of factors. Then we have to take into account the new features of the ecosystem. Scratchy's coming, lending's coming, the games are coming. I can go here and say, you know what, I'm going to claim every day. But on Tuesdays, I'm going to go into Scratchy. On Wednesdays, I'm going to do the Dogs of Fortune. On Friday and Saturday, I'm going to take this money and lend it out. That's what I'm saying. It's just so many things we can do, but our ecosystem is unbelievable. We got to get hands. Like I said, we have the best development team in all of crypto. So it's all those. Now here, like I say, if I don't need the money, like I didn't need the $30,000 a month, I'm going to leave it in there or move it to get a larger position in the dog pound, in the pig pen, in the drip garden. Then, of course, there's new outside investments, real estate. We already have the properties in Puerto Rico and the property in Costa Rica. If I want to get something here in the States, or if I want something in Dominican Republic or whatever, I'm going to do that. And of course, with my life insurance and infinite banking, my thing is, it's all about the legacy. That's why it's called Legacy 7. Now, Legacy 7, I'm not sure if I put that in the history one. The Legacy 7 for me and my wife is totally different. We have Legacy 7 because our goal is to create assets that takes care of the generations for 7 levels deep. For me and my wife, 7 levels deep. For my kids, 7 levels deep. For my grandbaby, 7 levels deep. So the Legacy 7, our family will never have to walk into a bank, never have to ask anybody for any money. It will always be under our possession and our control. Like I said, we won't own it, we control it. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. And the 7 is the 7 generations deep. There's 7 years between me and my wife. There's 7 years between each of our kids. It's 7 is our number. All of us are born in July. That's why this Legacy 7 is so significant to us. But it's all about the legacy to us. It's all about changing the lives all the way down. Because my wife is from Puerto Rico. She grew up, not that they were poor, but there was things that they were done without. Me and my mom in New York, I did without. And so our goal was to never allow that to happen to the rest of our generations. Anyhow, let's keep going. Now, this is from me. In the end, again, it's your decision. You have to do what's best for you. Your money needs to work just as hard as it did in the faucet, the garden, the farm, the pools, the pig pen, and the piggy bank. You don't move your money to let it go to sleep. You don't take your money and put it in a savings account and you're earning 0.05% a year. What the hell are you doing? Come on. You're a legend. You have to act legendarily. If you're moving it to something like Anchor Protocol or to the What's Next, you watch the What's Next video and say, you know what, I want to put some out there on MMF. I want to put some on VVS, in Chronos. That's something different. That's what you want to do. Next here, we're right here in the middle one. That's why it's so instrumental that you have your goals and your strategies on paper so you can have it visual. You want it visualized so that you stay on track and what did I put on here? Oh, I forgot. What am I going to do with it? Put it on paper, put it somewhere, put it in your safe so you know where to come back to it. It's like I say, it's the same as having a business plan and the same as having your white paper. That's exactly what you have when you have your strategies, your COPs, and your goals and everything on paper or the computer, whichever way you want to hold it. The third one here, don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses or the people next door. This is an opportunity to change your financial legacy forever, for generations, not for new cars and things that depreciate. Now, I know, we do the testimonials, but most of the testimonials that I've covered are testimonials that allow people to take care of their family, to put food on the table. They lost their job. Those are the testimonies that mean the most to me. For somebody to say, oh yeah, man, I went out and bought a new Maserati or something, that's bullshit. I I, I mean, but for them, that's what they want to do with it. But for us legends to act legendarily, that's on. You can say, yeah, Mike, I want that Maserati, but that's on your list. Like my son he wants a Corvette, the youngest one, the one that's the account that you see when I do my son's account. He wants a vet. Now, if he wants his vet, he's only 13. When he's 16, we're gonna get him his vet. We were talking about it today. I'd say maybe we'll get you something safer because it's so low and it's not as safe. We could probably get him a Blazer or something. I'm a Chevy person, anyhow. But and after reading so many books, a great book to read is The Millionaire Next Door. You don't try to keep up with the Joneses. You have to keep your priorities in order. First thing, okay, let's continue. You guys will see what I'm talking about. This is it. Of course, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the fruit from the tree from drip. Your financial freedom, buying back your time, is the number one goal. There is no more precious commodity on the planet than time. Time is more important than drip. Time is more important than a damn pig. Time is more important than a dog token. Time is everything. When I retired in 2011, that's why I haven't worked a single day since. Well, I'm working in a lab to create these MPs, but that's not what I consider work. I did HVAC in the Air Force for 24 years. I'd be damned if I was going to do that when I retired. And me and my wife, we planned, and the plan worked. But that's what you have. I want you to have the focus on is getting back your time. If you're still working your 9 to 5, your number one goal should be replacing that income. If you're making $5,000 a month, your goal should be in that drip faucet. Okay, I'm making $5,000 a month. That's all I need to pull out every month. Now I can quit my job and feed another drip wallet to continue on, or take that extra money from that same wallet and put it somewhere else into another protocol to keep that money working. That money should be running a damn marathon. This is not a little sprint or 100-yard dash. This is a marathon. And that money, our money needs to be working that damn marathon and running all day long, 24/7. Next, you want your home that's paid for, that drip is paying for or already has paid for. We understand that we know that house is not an asset. Unless the house is being rented, it is not an asset. Because if you don't believe me, don't pay your property taxes. And we'll see how much of an asset it is. You could have your house paid off and don't owe a single penny. Don't pay your property taxes. The city's coming to get it. Autos that are paid off. Yes, we know autos are depreciating assets, but get the one that you want. My recommendation is always get a vehicle that's 2 years old. Get it, pay it off, and you're done. Don't have no car note. Of course, your life insurance and your trust. Like I said, this is about the legacy. This is not about you and your spouse. If you don't have kids, if you intend not to have kids, shoot, YouTube, just go out there and live life. Travel, enjoy it. If you're going to create a business, you have to create a business that can survive in a hard time. It needs to be recession proof. And here's what I always tell my friends. I do a mentorship with one of my other buddies on the finances because I have Legacy 7 funding as well. When I talk to his mentees, I tell them you have to create a business that could operate in June of 2020 when nobody was traveling, everybody was in the house, and nobody was doing anything. If your business could not run in June of 2020, your business is not on steady ground, period. Example, Airbnb. In June 2020, nobody was going anywhere. Turo, nobody was renting cars. Those are not recession-proof businesses. Let's continue, because I'll get on my soapbox about the funding and I'll just go on a variant. Okay, make it so that you never have to work. You just have time for your family, 24/7, 365. And that's what I've done since March 11th of 2011, when I retired. I haven't worked a day since. All of my time is with my wife. I get up in the morning. I drop my son at school, and me and my wife go to the gym. We come back for the gym. If I need to go to the commissary, get some groceries or run errands, whatever. Come home, I play with my Dobie because it's really hot here. We'll play, and I'll let him run ragged. Then we come in the house, eat my lunch, create my MPs for you guys, go pick up my son at 2:00 from school. That's my day. We travel. We just got back a couple of weeks from Puerto Rico. You guys saw the videos. That's what we do. That is my life. My life is my wife. My life is my kids. My life is my Doberman, and my life is my grandbaby. That's what it's all about. in here. This is from, these bottom three are from me. This is what I live by. My kids know, even all of my military personnel, whether they were subordinates or on the same level with me, these are what I always told them. Do what you have, and especially my kids, do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Yes, sometimes you have to make a sacrifice. And people are like, man, how'd you do 24 years? And there's some people that wouldn't put the uniform on. But for me to do 24 years and now not have to work a day. I broke my ankle in Krav Maga in 2017. It cost me $25. The bill was $20,000. I got a plate, platinum plate or whatever in my leg and my ankle with 7 pins in it. It cost me $25. My son was born in Costa Rica. It was $25. Or we had to pay, I think it was $25 a day because we had to pay for food. The Air Force paid for all of that. Now me and my wife got free medical and free dental. My 13-year-old still got free medical and free dental. So I made the sacrifices. Your sacrifice is going to be whatever you determine it to be. But that's what you have to, that's what it, that first line right here with a pointer is at. Do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. Number two, my military folks definitely know this. People don't fail. People don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. I don't know how else to say it. Nobody goes, oh yeah, I'm going to get up today. I'm going to create this business just because I know in the 2 weeks I'm going to fail. That's not what they do. You have to plan it, just like we're doing with drip. That's why you have the drip calculators. That's why you have all those different dApps and apps and charts and everything. That's what they're for, to help you plan. That's why I created the MPs that make sure you're in the growth mindset. We created the MPs to help you design your strategies. And we created the MPs to help you do your COPs. That's where you are planning. Okay, I'm going to take my drip faucet. I'm going to take the money from here. I'm going to put it into the piggy bank. Then go from the piggy bank, or from the pig pen. Then I'm going to take the BUSD and I'm going to go into the garden. That's what the COP is for. That's having a plan. And the last one here, it's always about making memories and enjoying experiences. Me doing my 24 years in the Air Force and the traveling, we have been all over the world. We lived in Costa Rica. Like I said, my baby was born there. We lived in Germany. We've been there's still places we haven't been. Like I want to go to Bora Bora and places like that, but we've been everywhere in the Caribbean. It's just so many things. And that's what the kids remember. When my son was my 20-year-old and we're talking, and we're talking about driving the dune buggies in the Dominican Republic. If you could see how dirty we were, but it was one of the best things. Or my little one wasn't born yet, but when we were stationed in Germany and we went to Egypt and we're riding in the dune buggies through in the sand with the Great Pyramids of Giza. Then we're racing camels across the damn desert in Egypt. Those experiences a house, a car. Hey, you think my son really cares about my wife's charge on my damn Suburban? Those experiences can never be taken away, they're unmatched. Or me and my son in the Cayman Islands swimming with the dolphins. Or in Cozumel and the dolphins are pushing us through the water and we holding on to his fin. That's what it's all about. Okay, let me keep on. Like I said, make memories and enjoy experience. M squared, E squared. Boom. The kids remember that. The kids aren't going to care about your car or where your house that you had because it had a pool in the backyard. They ain't going to care about that. It's the memories and enjoying the experiences. Taking them to Disneyland, taking them to Euro Disney 3 or 4 times, taking cruises. Those are what they're going to remember. Okay. Whew. Okay. As always, this is for informational and educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm trying to stay focused here. Whew. Always remember the 3. Number 1, as you said right here, this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances, and only use risk capital. Number 2, we have the best community. We have the best development team in all of crypto. And number 3, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. Legends, continue to create your own playlist. Matter of fact, I created playlists for you guys. If you go to the YouTube channel, click on playlist, you can see all the videos right there. All the MPs, all 37 of them are right there in one shot. You pull out the ones you need, add them to your own playlist. Increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please, you know that so many new people are going to be coming and FOMOing in. Please share the videos with them. They need this knowledge. I can't reach everybody. I need all my legends to assist me. Like I asked before, if you have 7 people that you know that are interested in drip, share the website with them. Share L7 Crypto with them. They need the same information that you're getting. Just how knowledgeable you are. Somebody could walk up to you today. Hey man, how does the piggy bank work? You know. How does the drip garden work? You know. Well, how does the K work? You know, because the MPs were created to help you understand it. And they need the same thing. So like I said, if each of my legends help and share this with 7 others, the page is going to grow. The algorithm is going to be great, whatever, and it's going to grow. Like I said, I don't care about the damn team, because as you see with my walls, I'm going to do what I got to do. You guys don't affect my bag at all. I'm creating these to help you out. It's just inbred with me due to the fact of being in the military. I'm always going to do whatever I do. I'm always going to do the best. I'm not going to create a site. Like Stunner said that this morning. How are you going to be an influencer if you don't influence? If you're just making videos saying, hey, drip going to $80 tomorrow, what are you influencing? I don't understand. My goal, when somebody asks, oh, you remember you a legend? Oh, wait till we do the meetup and I see you guys and we're all, hey, you're a legend, you're a legend, you're a legend. You guys know the quality of content that I put out. You guys are some of the smartest members of the drip community, whether they've been in a year or not. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I love my legends. You all are legendary and you act legendarily. So again, to all of my legends, you got 7 seconds. Engage.